Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on what are they thinking and feeling about you. So this can be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your specific person. We're going to go in deep so that you can gain the clarity that you need to make great decisions for yourself and for this connection. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. I want to give a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this beautiful family. You know how much I love and cherish you all. Thank you so much for being here. Now, as always, I have 3 groups for you to choose from, and I always give you many options to choose your group. You can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you. I will show you each card, and I will also show you the crystal that goes with each card. So you can use the crystals to pick your group, and we will also be assigning zodiac signs to each group. So some people like to choose their sign as well as their person sign, and then combine those readings. So please do be gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Not everything will resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. But if you're at that place where you just want to get specific guidance on what is going on in this connection between you and your special person, then I recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I so believe in how powerful that session is. When it's live, Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. And you would be shocked as to how much knowledge, information, and wisdom comes out from Spirit. We can video record it as well, so you have the recording forever. And as you watch it multiple times, you would also be very surprised at how much more you learn. So that's one option. The other option is video recorded readings, which I also offer. And if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. Now, if you're the kind of person who loves to pull oracle cards at home, I've created 2 decks. The Twin Flame Oracle is my love deck, which I use in every reading, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is the business, money, and career deck. These are also available with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links to everything are in the box below. Okay. Let's take a deep breath and see which of these you feel most guided towards. So for group number 1, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. For group number 3, we have this image right here and this crystal right here. And let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs. Okay, for group number 1, we have Capricorn, Aquarius, oops, these are so slippery, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. For group number 2, we have Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries. And for group number 3, we have Leo, Libra, Pisces, and Gemini. Okay, go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose this image right here, and this crystal right here with Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Let's see, what are they thinking and feeling about you? So we'll start here with Oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. Oh, and stay with me till the end because you will get the opportunity to ask Spirit a yes or no question. Okay, we're going to change it up. We haven't done that before. Ask a yes or no question about this connection and you will get an answer, yes or no. So keep that in mind and be ready. Okay. Higher power. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. Choosing your path. All is possible. You can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. Okay. So I'm feeling a sense of renewal. Okay, the word I'm getting from your person in terms of their thoughts and feelings about you is a sense of renewal. Like I feel like for some of you, there's been an old phase that the two of you have gone through that seems to be coming to an end. And that phase, for some of you, may have even led to some sort of a temporary separation where people had to step back and take some time to figure out what is it that they truly want, you know? You may have done that, they may have done that. So there's been a sense of, you know, can we put the past behind us? Can we forgive? Because I do feel from all of these energies that either this person is going to be seeking your forgiveness, or they want to ask for your forgiveness, or they are hoping that with this time apart or this time of silence between the two of you, that you will come to forgive them for whatever has happened here. Okay. I feel like there is a sense of, again, renewal. Like this person in their thoughts and feelings about you really wants a second chance. Okay. They want a second chapter with you. They want to be able to let go of the mistakes of the past, if you will allow that to happen. I feel like this person, especially if there's been silence between the two of you lately, if they have been a little bit silent and withdrawn, even if you're still together, it doesn't matter, right? Even if you're still dating or you're still, married, committed, whatever it is, you can still have silence, right? Or the energy still feels a little struggled, a little bit in struggle or challenge. And that's where I feel like during that time, this person is coming to an epiphany. They're having their light bulb moment. They've had realizations about what has happened in the past, the mistakes that they have made. What is their part in this? I think this person up till now had a hard time with their ego or their pride. They had a hard time admitting their part of it. Okay. So this person might be the kind of person who does have a lot of pride and ego and has a hard time, acknowledging their own mistakes. And that doesn't mean that, they're a bad person or, there's something wrong with them. It's just, I think they struggle. And usually there seems to be a gap of time where they're not quick to acknowledge their mistake, but over time, they admit to them. Like they need that time to kind of for humility, right? They need that time to kind of humble themselves when they know deep down that they made a mistake, but they're not yet ready quickly to acknowledge that mistake. But you know what? Better late than never. And I think part of it is because this person is definitely having some sort of a spiritual awakening with this higher power. Again, they may not say this openly to you. They may not want to admit this openly. They might be embarrassed about it. They might try to keep like a image, you know, on the outside that's different from that. But I feel like there's something about this connection and the love that they feel for you that has really inspired them to connect a bit more spiritually than they ever had before, especially if you've walked away from them, or especially if this has been a separation that has been very painful for them. Even more so, it has opened up an awakening in this person, and that spiritual awakening has led to these big realizations. And that is why I feel like we have this energy right here, which is be in the present. You can't go back to yesterday. So this person has many regrets about how they may have behaved in this past cycle with you. And they are hoping that you will forgive and allow them to show you that in this new beginning, this new cycle, this second chapter, if you would allow it, will be different. That it is possible, all is possible for them to have grown, for them to do things differently, for them to show up differently. And I think the same can be said for you, right? Nothing is ever a one-way street, right? So if you've had struggles with this person, I feel like they're also hoping that you in this time have also looked at the places where you could improve, right? Because this is, again, a two-way street. Yes, they may have made a lot of mistakes. Yes, they may have hurt you. And are there ways that you could have handled things better as well? There's always something, right? So I feel like this person and their thoughts and feelings of you, they are hoping that you guys will choose a new path together. See, choosing your path. All is possible. And look at the way this person is standing here looking out at this open vista, right? Like that means that there is a new path available for both of you. And this person is hoping that you will both walk this path together. Okay, let's go deeper. What else are they thinking and feeling? Queen of Cups, beautiful. Ace of Swords. The Tower. Oh my gosh, look at this. Another Epiphany realization card. So this is big. This is really big. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Wow. Big, big realizations that this person is having. Wow. I love that we got a confirmation here of this card right here, okay, with the Tower coming down. So again, I feel like something has happened here, whether you've had a confrontation with this person. I feel like for some of you, it's not even a confrontation or a fight or a discussion or a separation as much as it is you may have finally spoken to this person very bluntly, okay? Like I feel like for some of you, you may have been walking on eggshells around this person. Like there's some part of you that felt like you couldn't fully tell them like it is. You know what I mean? That you could not fully be in your full power, in the sense that you felt like, yes, you could talk to them, but not in that completely true, let's get real, let's get raw kind of a way, because you were afraid, group 2, that this person, there is an emotional immaturity in them that they couldn't handle that, okay? So you may have treated them with gloves, like, and now you took the gloves off. You may have, up until a certain point, you may have walked on eggshells, treated them with gloves, treated them because you knew that their emotional maturity was not there. You knew that if you said too much, they might run, and you didn't want them to run, but you got to a point where you're like, you know what? It doesn't matter. Let me be real. Let me say what I want to say, and if they choose to run, let them. Let them. And I feel like that's what happened, because the tower came down. You said something. You spoke your truth. You spoke your heart. You were blunt, and they were shocked, and they might have run, but the tower came down, because while after they ran, in the aftermath of that, all the realizations hit them. The epiphanies hit them, which is exactly what was meant to be, what should have been. Look at this beautiful Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords. So in that aftermath, in that time after you may have showed up and spoke your truth, this person has realized, oh my God, I love you. You rule my heart. You rock my world. You rock my heart. Ace of Swords. It led to them finally thinking differently. Realizations, new realizations. Again, this is the card of epiphanies, new way of thinking, new mindset. What was I thinking? How did I make these mistakes? How can I do it differently? How can I have the second chance? Beautiful. See how it just rocked their world. Why? Because they realized, 10 of Cups, that you are it. You have brought them a level of happiness that they have not felt in a very long time. And that is a happiness they do not wish to let go of. And it took this, whatever it is, whether it was a rupture, an epiphany, a silence, a separation, an argument, a confrontation, an ultimatum, whatever it was, it took that for them to understand your value in their life. Wow. Very powerful. What else are they thinking and feeling? See, there's that second chance, fresh start, new opportunity, release the past. This is your second chance. See, this person is after that second chance. Inner child, beautiful. You bring out the beauty of their inner child, their inner joy. You feel like home. Oh, I love this. So beautiful. Aw, and they've been processing. Aw, see? So this person, again, through whatever has happened lately between the two of you, they have been in major processing mode. Okay, that's what this, when this journal card comes out, that's what it means. It's a major processing energy. This person may have, again, through silence, withdrawal, whatever, in the, from the old cycle to new cycle, they may have been really sitting with themselves and processing through everything that happened, all the conversations, all of the events, everything that's happened, trying to figure out, okay, this is what happened. This was my part of it. This is what I need to change. This is how it blew up in my face. And then again, to me, the 10 of Cups is all of these cards right here, because they came to the realization that you are their real home. You are the home they want to be in. So this is an energy of home. You are safe, warm, cozy, loving, secure, stable, supportive. You are the home that they've always wanted emotionally, and now they want to build a home with you. As in, be where you are, live with you, build a life together. You bring out this beautiful inner child in them, the joy. They feel like they can truly be with you. And I think if you have finally spoken your truth to this person, it actually worked in your favor, because it made them feel like you trust them enough to tell them the truth. Even if that truth is not pretty, even if that truth is ugly, it's still the truth. There's a trust there. There's a respect there, that I respect you enough to tell you the truth, whatever that might be. And something in that process has touched their inner child, has made their inner child feel seen. There's a joy that this person has started to access in this love that they didn't before. And that's why we keep coming back to fresh start. Fresh start, which is what they want. Beautiful. I love it. So go ahead and ask your yes, no question for Spirit. What is your yes, no question? And here is your answer, 7 of Wands. Okay, so that is a yes if you stand your ground. You have to be the one to advocate for yourself. So the answer to that, your yes, no question is yes, if you stand your ground, advocate for yourself, and value yourself, the answer is yes. Okay? So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created for you. The Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the Business Money Career deck. You can get these with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support and for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image right here and this crystal right here, as well as Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries. What are they thinking and feeling about you? We're going to start with oracle cards. Then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end. We're going to do something different today. You will be able to ask a yes, no question about this connection and get an answer, yes or no, from Spirit. Okay, so have your question prepared. Round and round. Healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Ascending the mountain, keep going forward. Such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, coming home. Okay. So there is a lovely energy here of your person wanting to get out of old patterns. Okay, this is very positive actually, because look, we have this energy here of breaking a recurring pattern, like a repeating pattern that's not good for you, right? Repeating toxic patterns, and releasing, purifying, cleansing, and healing those patterns in order to move forward in the relationship, which is really lovely, because I feel like this person, they're very much aware, and you probably are as well, group 2, that you guys may have been struggling through consistent patterns of chaos, confusion, maybe push-pull. If this is a twin flame relationship, you might have had like, you know, runner chaser energy, and it's been going round and round, okay? And it has become emotionally, physically, mentally exhausting, spiritually even exhausting for both of you. And I think this pattern that's been going on, taking you guys in circles, has taught you a lot, but also now the time has come to finally break that pattern and stop the spinning. I feel like this person knows that they have issues within them that need to be healed, because to me, when I see this image, all I see is spiraling, right? Like I feel like this person is very aware that they spiral when things get emotionally difficult in their relationship with you, as well as it probably with other relationships in their life. They tend to spiral into overthinking, obsessive thinking, negative thinking, feeling like things are never going to work out, you know, blaming, self-blame, right? Like I don't feel worthy. I feel like it's always my fault. I feel like I always screw things up, that kind of energy. So I feel like your person is wanting to heal that, because they know that it's been a problem and it's getting in the way of the two of you moving forward in your relationship. Now, there could be mirroring energy here as well, right? Like you, group two, may also, you know, spiral in your own way as well. So you have to kind of self-reflect if you feel that that is the case, and maybe both of you are mirroring each other in that. But I feel like your person really wants to heal, release, and purify that cycle, you know, because it can become very toxic, and it is getting in the way of the two of you truly connecting and building something real moving forward. Because I feel like your person wants to ground themselves. I think part of when you have that kind of round and round repeating patterns of emotional spirals, it's because you are too much in your head. Okay, it means that there's overthinking going on. People who can, you know, people who are so in their head and in so much pain mentally and emotionally that they don't feel grounded. They don't feel like they can ground themselves, ground their energy, ground their emotions, and then speak from that grounding, like speak from that more calm place. That is why we're getting grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. This person, your person, very much wants to be grounded now. They know that they have not been grounded. They know that they can be in their head way too much. And when they're in their head, they tend to self-sabotage. And when they self-sabotage, they tend to sabotage the relationship. They either run away, they either go silent, they blow hot, they blow cold, they provide instability and chaos to your life as well. So I think this person is becoming very aware of that. They feel very guilty about it. They know that they do this, but sometimes they still are in that kind of like, I have a hard time helping myself. Like, that is why I know that I need healing. I know I need to do something about it. I feel like this person truly struggles with that. And it feels like ascending a mountain to them. Okay? It feels like, yes, I do want to keep going forward. I don't want to go backwards. I want to move on. I want to do good things, but it does feel like they have to climb a big mountain to do that. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person is very much considering counseling, therapy, wellness work, healing work, to finally feel like they're not fighting this uphill battle all the time emotionally. Because every time they lose you, or every time they go into a spiral where you guys go into this repeated pattern and then you lose each other, it hurts them even more and more. And now the pain of going through that again and again is outweighing the pain of saying, yes, I need help. And I need to heal this. I need to release what is keeping me stuck in this pattern, especially if the pattern shows up as codependency, toxic behavior. They might have anger. They might have resentments from the past, things from their past that they haven't been able to release or let go of. So this is very encouraging, actually. What else are they thinking and feeling? About group two. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, beautiful. The Sun, wow, such beautiful energies here, more healing energies, I love it. Six of Wands, oh, so positive. Five of Pentacles, oh, okay. So if this person right now is feeling that you have, you know, either given them space, rejected them, not because you wanted to, but because you had to, because certain things happened, things went down that weren't right. You may have cut this person off. If that's the case, they are feeling Five of Pentacles. They're feeling very cut off from you. They're feeling like they're on the outside looking in towards you. And they don't like that energy at all. So this might be another reason why they have decided that it is time for them to address these issues and to do the healing work that is necessary, because this Five of Pentacles may have been your last kind of, your last resort in telling them, look, I tried everything I could. I gave you every chance that I could give, but now I am done. Like, I don't know what else to do. And that might be what has truly inspired and motivated this person. Sometimes, people are more motivated by loss than by gain, right? Like sometimes people don't realize what they had until it's gone. So I feel like this person is, if they have lost you in some way, they have definitely understood your value from that loss. And the sun's energy here being central energy, again, more healing energy, more like look at these butterflies, sunflowers, this is all energy of transformation. This person wanting true transformation for themselves, so they can be the partner that you deserve, them wanting to step up for themselves as well as their own life, as well as for you. You being this beautiful sun's energy in their life that they know that they cannot replace. I'm getting an energy from this card that they feel that you are irreplaceable. You are irreplaceable to them. So if they are afraid of losing you, or if they have already lost you, they cannot fathom that loss. They cannot sit with that loss. They cannot accept that loss. But they also know that if they are going to show back up into your life, if they're going to ask you for this second chance, they're going to have to show up super stable. King of Pentacles energy. This is not the most exciting energy, but it is the most stable, secure, supportive, I've got this, I've got your back energy. And that's what you need, because it seems like you've been through cycles of spiraling and cycles of, behavior that is probably not something this person is proud of. So they know that in order to show up, asking for that second chance, Ace of Wands, they have to do things differently. And the way to do things differently this time is to show up as the most stable, secure, supportive, loving, real partner that they possibly can. No more chaos, no more coming and going, no more on and off, no more back and forth, nothing. Just them, there, real, present, every day. They know that that's what it's going to take, and that's what they wish to do. Six of Wands. And they know that it's not going to be like a transformation in a day. They know that this is going to be small steps forward, but they're willing to make those steps. They're willing to draw upon the strength. Six of Wands is progress towards victory. It's taking things one step at a time, and this person is willing to do that. They want to do that because they know that they have no other option now. It's either that or lose you completely. What else? What else are they thinking and feeling about you? Lessons learned, definitely. Balance. Karmic partner. Vibration. Okay. So this is good. I feel like they are starting to work through their healing. And for them, that healing may involve dealing with whatever are the ghosts of the past. Okay, so they might have had bad relationships in the past. They might have felt betrayed. They might have been in toxic relationships with other people that has set them on the path that they have been on right now with you. And they know that they need to let that go. And that's part, to me, that is part of the releasing, purifying, and cleansing. I think that if there's any ghosts from the past that are still haunting this person, they're finally ready to release that. It's almost like, for some of you, I feel like they expect, or subconsciously expect that you are going to act the same way this person or other people did, and they can't do that to you. You are not that person, right? But they may have a lot of lingering bitterness or bad memories from the past that they have a hard time not being triggered and assuming that you may act the same way those people did. And that might be one of the things for some of you that is really putting too much pressure on this relationship. Okay, so they know now that there are certain things that need to be healed, released, purified, cleansed. They've learned their lesson. Okay, they've learned some major lessons here. This is very big, very important. They're looking at themselves and what they have learned in this situation. And that is why they're willing to finally work on it. They know that it is time for them to raise their vibration, because they may have been operating from a low vibe energy. Again, when you are haunted by the past, when you're overthinking, when you are spiraling, that is all low vibrational energy, right? That is all energy that is out of balance. So I feel like, again, this person feels so much pain now that the pain of changing is far less than the pain of remaining the way they are. And now they finally hit that rock bottom, that breaking point, which is what they needed to hit in order to finally heal, okay, in order to finally change. So that's what is coming with this person. They want to do that for themselves and for you, because again, the pain of losing you and the pain of living like this is now too much for them. So they are coming at you with this plan, like, this is it. I want the second chance. I'm going to be different. I'm going to show up with that King of Pentacles energy. So let's see. Very exciting. So go ahead and think about your yes, no question for Spirit. What is your yes, no question? And here is your answer. Oh, Justice. So that to me is yes, you will get justice in this situation, whatever that means to you. Justice will be served. So actually, it could be a yes or a no, because I feel like the Justice card is about, like, it's not about your yes or no. It's about what is just and what is fair. That is what will happen. Ooh, Spirit threw us a curveball there. Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. These are available with free shipping at my website, as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It takes a second. It's absolutely free, and it helps me in the channel so much. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose this image right here and this crystal right here, as well as Leo, Libra, Pisces, and Gemini. Let's see. What are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? We're going to start with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we're going to be doing something different. You will have the opportunity to ask Spirit a yes and no question, yes or no question, about this connection and get an answer, yes or no. So make sure you have that question ready. Thinker. Influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. Taking shelter. The answers are within. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. Okay. So I feel like this person, the word I'm getting for their energy in terms of how they're thinking and feeling about you, group 3, is a reckoning. Okay, that is the word that Spirit is giving to me, reckoning. I feel like something has happened in this connection. There's been a turning point. between you and this person. Something has happened that has created a major turning point. Now, for some of you, it could have been a separation, a rupture. Something happened between the two of you that made you step away from this person, or they ran from something. I feel like for many of you, this relationship became incredibly intense, and this person fell much harder for you than they ever thought they would. I feel for some of you, neither of you saw the level of this love. Neither of you saw this coming. When you first connected, you probably had a lot of attraction, a lot of chemistry. You knew that something was there, but I think that one or both of you fell much harder. And things got out of hand, as in the emotions became very intense for this person, as well as maybe for you. And so something happened where that intensity had nowhere to go, especially if there is a third party situation, which is coming up very clear here. Attachments, third parties, peers, okay? So this can mean any kind of a third party. I always say it doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be, but it can be anything that is an obstacle or a block to having a safe landing for the level of what this love is. And I think this love is big. Again, surprising. The level of falling hard, the level of this love, the intensity that it's opened up. I feel like this person's heart, mind, body, soul, everything just cracked open from this love. And if there is a third party, if this person is partnered with somebody else, living with somebody else, married to somebody else, or you are, or both of you are, it has been even more shocking and intense because of that. That's only heightened the emotions. The forbidden love aspect of it, if that's what you have in this situation, has only heightened the reckoning. So if you have had to step back from this person, or if this person ran away because of the intensity of this connection, and especially if they ran away because there's a third party and they're not physically or emotionally free enough to be in this connection with you, that is making things even more difficult and painful for this person. And that is why they are constantly thinking of you. I feel like this person is obsessively thinking of you, even if they're not in contact right now. If they are silent, it doesn't mean that they're not thinking of you. It means that they are emotionally overwhelmed or flooded by their thoughts and emotions around you and what you represent to them. This is very important. It is very intense and powerful for them. They are thinking and thinking in circles right now because they don't know what to do with their feelings for you, especially, like I said, if there is some sort of a block where they're not able to express those feelings openly in public, or they're not able to offer you the kind of relationship you deserve that honors the level of love that there is between the two of you. So this person feels very, very stunted right now. They feel very frustrated. They feel like the magnitude, the depth, the enormity of what they feel has nowhere to go right now. They don't know how to let go of this love, because I do feel for some of you, maybe both of you have tried. Maybe both of you have tried very much to maybe separate for a while, to let go of each other. You may have gone through a phase where you tried to live without each other, thinking, okay, maybe if we stop talking, maybe this love will die down. Maybe this intensity will calm over time. Maybe things will fade because they need to, because one or both of us is not free or open enough to have this. Maybe your life, their life has restrictions. So for some of you, I feel like you tried to live without each other, or they tried to live without you. They tried to let the love die on its own, fade out through no contact. But I feel like it hasn't worked. It is not working, because the distance, if there is distance right now, is making their emotions even more clear. It's making their love even more clear. See, taking shelter, the answers are within. So even if this person, to me, I see this very much like the Hermit's energy, because see, we have a hand here holding a lantern. That's what the Hermit in tarot always is doing. Look, in solitude, in this home, in this shelter, in solitude, looking for answers. And I feel like this person, through their silence or through them being in solitude, the answer is even more clear. And that answer is that you are unlike anybody they've ever met before. You have opened them up, cracked their soul open, and they still don't know what to do about it. It is a dilemma. It is a reckoning for this person. Let's go deeper. What else are they thinking and feeling? Two of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Very Pentacles heavy. Knight of Cups. Okay. So this person, I feel like they're trying very hard right now to hold on to some sort of reality. And that's why we're getting heavy Pentacles energy. All Pentacles here except for this Knight of Cups. They feel very attached to you, but they're also equally attached to whatever is going on in their material life. And I feel like this person has a lot of material life responsibilities, okay? With this Page of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles. They may have kids that they're responsible for, okay? They may even feel like if they are partnered with somebody, they may almost feel like that partner is more childlike, okay? Like it's a dependent, not a romantic partner. Somebody who is dependent on them in some way, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally. Your person feels some sort of duty or obligation. This Page of Pentacles can be obligation and duty towards and responsibility towards a child of any age, or it can be, like I said, a childlike partner who they feel is dependent on them and they cannot leave, okay? And yet at the same time, the central energy is this Four of Pentacles, where they do feel incredibly attached to you as well as attached to their material life, and that's why they don't know what to do. So it's like a shutdown energy. It's like I'm fully attached in both directions. My love for you will not die. I cannot let go of you. I cannot live without you. And yet my external life doesn't have the space or the capacity to honor what I feel for you, to give you the life or what it is that you deserve. So there may be a lot of logistical issues here where, like I said, they are obligated. They might be living in a situation that is constricted to a living space and full of obligations and dependence. They're trying their best to move forward to a Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving energy. They need to get a hold of their finances, career issues, logistical issues, life issues. And they know that it's slow progress, okay, in terms of them being able to move forward and being able to offer you what you deserve. Two of Pentacles, they feel very, very overwhelmed by the decisions that have to be made. They feel like they are almost struggling with trying to balance two different lives, their external life and then their emotional life, where they are deeply emotionally tied and attached to you through their love for you. For those of you who feel you're on a twin flame journey, this is a twin flame confirmation card, the Two of Pentacles, so take it as it resonates. But yes, this person knows that important decisions need to be made, but they do feel paralyzed in how to make them, what to do. They very much want to come towards you, Knight of Cups. Again, another slow moving knight. We got the two slowest moving knights in tarot, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles right here. These are not fast moving knights, even though they mean well. This person literally does want to show up at your door with these roses and tell you how much they love you. They definitely want to offer you their love, but they're moving forward very slowly because they don't know, again, how to fix their life, or they feel stuck in a particular life that there's no escape from. So they don't know how to offer you real love outside of just words, how to offer you a life, how to offer you real action. Right now, they feel like all they have to offer you is their words of love, their emotions, their feelings, but not the actual concrete actions or life circumstances around that Four of Pentacles. They are stuck. So they're not fully willing to let go of you, nor can they come forward and give you what you want. So there's that in their thoughts and feelings of you, they are in this torturous limbo. It is emotionally torturing to them because it is a state of limbo. It's an in-between state. But they know, Two of Pentacles, that a decision is coming. A decision is going to have to be made. They can't expect to hold on to you and hold on to any other external dependent or obligation they have. What else is going on? What else are they thinking and feeling? Awakening. That's good. Feminine. Family. Destruction. Ooh, see? See? So this person is definitely, like I said, because they're in that in-between limbo state, they're in the process of awakening. Okay? If this is a divine masculine you're watching for, they're awakening to this connection that they have with you if you are the feminine. There is an awakening going on to really embracing and admitting the truth that you are their divine feminine counterpart. You are their soulmate, possibly their twin flame. And this awakening is ongoing. It has already begun. It is in process. And it is also very painful for this person because they are, again, this is a reckoning. Do they wish to stay small in whatever situation they're in? Or do they wish to awaken to the real love, to the real soulmate, the real divine partnership that is in front of them here with you? And this is a very painful decision for them because, like I said, they are so intensely in love with you, they don't want to lose you. But they also feel that they may have to let go of a particular situation. And it might destroy something else. And this, with this family energy, it could even be like family obligations. It doesn't even have to be that they're partnered. It doesn't have to be, you know, I'm sure they could be partnered. They could, you know, be again in a miserable situation, married or committed to somebody for finances, for kids, for all those different reasons. So are they willing to destroy that? Or they could, even if they're not partnered, if it's not that kind of third party, it could even just be that they are obligated to other family. They're obligated in terms of family entanglements, you know, and they would have to somehow, you know, walk away from that. So this is a major reckoning for this person. There's a major decision that they are coming to. And I feel like, again, it's a slower moving energy because it's big life decisions that need to be made here. But I feel like they are walking towards that decision. They're awakening towards it. They're going to have to decide, are they willing to hang on to this and let you go? Or are they willing to step up and choose you, their divine counterpart, and let this go? So it is a big decision. So go ahead and ask your yes and no, or yes or no question about this connection. And here is your answer. Oh, reciprocity, yes. Six of Pentacles. This is a yes. Beautiful. Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. They're both available with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It's absolutely free to you. It takes a second and you have no idea how much it actually helps me in the channel. Thank you so much for your support, for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.